Myth-busting parasites, how small changes create unexpected food safety risks. This week I learned about a new food safety risk for freshwater fish in the US. While it's not a risk that many of us have to worry about, I wanted to share this story with you because it busts the myth that food safety hazards don't change much over time. Major foodborne pathogens like norovirus, salmonella, and campylobacter are relatively predictable, and the risks they pose are consistent year to year, so it's easy for food safety professionals to become complacent. We look at the food commodities in our portfolios or recipes, and we think we know every hazard like the backs of our hands. Even the yearly lists of emerging hazards published by organisations like the European Food Safety Authority can seem quite predictable and same after a while. Yes, antimicrobial resistance is getting worse. Yes, there's more marine vibrio in seafood due to warming seas. Yes, mycotoxin contamination is increasing. The risks are growing, but they were also forecast decades ago. The new hazard risk combo I learned about last week isn't something I've heard before, so it really caught my attention. Again, not because its impact is widespread, but because it demonstrates how changing patterns of human behaviour and changing environmental conditions can combine to create unexpected new food safety risks. The hazard is trematode worms or flukes in freshwater game fish in the US. Their prevalence has increased in recent years, with 2 human pathogenic fish-borne trematodes, Haplorchus pumilio and Centrosis disformosinus, now becoming common in the US where they were previously rare. The trematodes, a type of flatworm, have complex life cycles with free-swimming stages and animal hosts, starting with freshwater snails, progressing to fish, and then moving into mammals or birds that eat the infected fish. Humans who ingest the adult trematodes, which are 1 to 2 millimeters long, become infected and experience abdominal and intestinal symptoms ranging from mild to fatal. Globally, Haplorchus pumilio and Centrosis disformosinus are common in Eastern Asia and the Western Pacific and are recognised as important human pathogens in those regions. Research published in the Journal of Infectious Diseases earlier this month describes both the presence of the trematodes in freshwater fish species commonly caught and eaten in Southern California and the prevalence of social media videos that promote fish preparation and consumption methods that wouldn't kill the parasites. The pathogenic trematodes were found in all 7 fish species obtained by the researchers from popular freshwater fishing locations in Southern California. These fish species are found across the country. The parasites infected a large proportion of the fish caught at each site, often at rates of hundreds or thousands of parasites per fish, making it highly likely that anyone fishing at these sites would capture an infected fish containing significant quantities of parasites. The researchers also documented evidence of raw fish consumption for the target species by analysing 125 YouTube videos with 4.7 million combined views. Among those videos, 65% depicted the consumption of raw fish, mostly without a freezing step. Fish known to host Haplorchus pumilio and Centrosis disformosinus featured in 1/4 of the videos, and more than half of those depicted the fish being consumed raw and unfrozen. The videos contain misinformation about the safe consumption of raw fish, including the incorrect claim that marinating fish in citrus juice cooks the fish, rendering it safe to eat, and that healthy-looking fish and fish from clean water are free from parasites. Cooking and freezing destroy the parasites, with more information about control methods available in the FDA's Fish and Fishery Products Hazards and Controls Guidance. There is a link, of course, in the email and the post. Takeaways. Beyond the immediate risk to people who catch freshwater fish and eat them raw in the United States, this situation shows how food safety issues can emerge unexpectedly when existing hazards become more prevalent and are combined with a change in the way foods are consumed. The recent increased prevalence of human pathogenic trematodes in edible freshwater fish in the US, combined with an increase in the number of US residents who eat fish raw, creates risks that were barely imagined a decade ago. And the main source for everything I've just said is Palmer et al., published in 2025 in the Journal of Infectious Diseases. And again, as always, there is a link in the email and the post.